I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wake up, Weir. Welcome to Weir Student Media's morning show. I'm Olivia Baker.
And I'm Jacob Taylor.
And this is Wake Up Weir.
First up, we have your daily announcements for Monday, February 26th.
Happy National Pistachio Day.
Today's forecast calls for a low of 34 and a high of 57.
For lunch, we are having a sausage patty with French toast or egg, bacon, cheese biscuit sandwich, tri-taters, fresh baby carrots, and a mandarin orange cup.
Happy birthday to Sienna Finsley and Jennifer Greyhouse.
Group Picture Day will be next Wednesday, February 28th, starting at 8 a.m. in the theater for clubs, class officers, and academic groups who participated in extracurricular activity. A schedule has been emailed to all students and staff, and it has been posted on the red bulletin boards around the school. Please read your email carefully to ensure that you don't miss these photos.
One more reminder to complete the Hancock County Schools 2024 to 2025 school calendar survey. All students, parents, community members, and business leaders may submit it. Scan the QR code to take it by February 27th.
We've got a $100, $200, $300, and even a whopping $400 gift card waiting to find their lucky owners. All you must do to enter the drawing is apply for the West Virginia Upward Bound Math and Science program by April 1st.
Simply chat with Weir's Upward Bound School Representative, Miss Donahue Durkin, to learn more about this fantastic opportunity and to supercharge your journey to success.
Remember, the deadline to apply and get in on the gift card action is April 1st, so don't miss out on your chance to win big while setting yourself up for an amazing future.
There are no sports teams competing this evening.
Finally, your fun fact of the day.
Bats are the only flying mammals.
That's all for your daily announcements. Coming up, we bring you the weather, feature stories, interviews, trends, sports, and more.
Now on with the show. This semester, we have some of your favorite Weir Student Media staffers and segments returning, along with new student reporters bringing fresh content for you.
Hello, Weir. On this theme day, we are doing Mouth-Watering Monday, and we're going to interview some people about potatoes.
Who am I here with?
Mr. Kettler.
What is your favorite type of potato?
My favorite type of potato is the Mr. B's potato chips, pepperoni roll flavored.
Who am I here with?
Noah Lemasters.
And Guy Manili.
What is your favorite type of potato?
Baked potatoes.
I like French fries.
Where do you like to get your French fries and baked potatoes from?
My mom's house.
I like myself some McDonald's fries.
Who am I here with?
Mason Clink.
What's your favorite type of potato?
Hash browns with hot sauce and ketchup.
Who am I here with?
Channing Swearingen.
What's your favorite type of potato?
Baked potatoes.
I would have to say my favorite type of potato would be mashed potatoes that I make myself.
Next, Jennifer Greyhouse and Megan Brinkley report on one of Weir's most recent fundraisers, the FBLA food drive for the local bread basket.
This week, we decided to cover the FBLA-sponsored food drive. We interviewed Ms. Dalton and Andrew Manto to get more insight on this topic.
How did the FBLA food drive start?
So one of the major aspects of Future Business Leaders of America is the giving aspect. It's service to others. And in the past, we've always had personal within the club food drives for the breadbasket. But this year, I gave leeway to our leadership team, Andrew Manto, who is our president. He came up with the idea to have a school-wide food drive. So I'm going to turn it over to him and let him talk about his, the way he came up with the idea.
How did you come up with the idea for the food drive, and what are the benefits?
So we wanted to expand collection to a wider audience beyond just FBLA members. So we opened it up to the school. We decided on a competition between grade levels because competition is one of the best ways to get people involved in doing things. And we wanted to show a movie to give people an opportunity to see an entire movie because the juniors, as all the juniors know, didn't get to finish their movie last December, so we wanted to give them an opportunity to watch a full movie. I've worked with the Breadbasket in the past. I love what they do. It's been a great experience to work with them and put together packages to give away to people. They do great things, and I'm very proud to work with them.
Thanks, Jennifer and Megan, and thank you, FBLA, for giving back to our community.
Moving on, Kayla Vogel has a new segment for you with a faculty feature as she talks with the Weir High administration.
Good morning, Weir. Welcome back to the second episode of Faculty Feature. Today, I'll be featuring the 3 principals. What is your job title?
I'm the principal of Weir High School.
What is the difference between being a teacher, then moving to assistant principal, and then becoming head principal?
The biggest difference between being a teacher and a principal is that in a teacher, you're in control of your own realm, your own classroom, and things that happen outside of your classroom, other than just being in the hallways and interacting with kids, and if you're involved with sports or clubs or activities, typically what you do most of the day is centered around that classroom environment. And then when you become an assistant principal, you become part of an administrative team that's responsible for what happens in the entire school. So you're now accountable for things like testing and discipline and instructional leadership and things that happen in the classroom that are outside of your own sphere of influence. So certainly that movement from teacher to assistant principal takes you out of your classroom and puts you into a whole school environment where you can make a difference not only in your own little realm that you're responsible for, but much more, all the kids that are in the building. And certainly as an assistant principal, you're part of a team. Many times that incorporates 2 assistant principals and a principal, or, at the elementary school last year, it was 3 assistant principals and a principal. But you all work together in tandem to come up with, goals that are in line with the school's vision for how you want to create a product that's worthy of high quality education. So, the assistant principals and the principal, they work together as a team to make adjustments both, at the school level, but also help teachers in their classroom get what they need to be successful. And certainly when you go from being an assistant principal to a principal, the big difference there is now ultimately you're responsible, for everything that happens, that the buck kind of stops here type of thing. You know what I mean? But ultimately all principals are still middle managers in the public school system, in that, we're oftentimes in the middle of what goes on between teachers in the classroom, the central office and the board office, other schools in the county. Now athletics are associated in that whole realm. So certainly the head principal has to be knowledgeable and also provide interventions and guidance and vision for the administrative team and the school to make positive changes in the school.
What is your position in the school?
I am the assistant principal here, and mostly my grade level is juniors and seniors.
What made you want to become the assistant principal of Weir High?
Well, I taught for 13 years down in Virginia, and then I was a middle school principal down there for 9, and then I had to move back home because I'm originally from Pennsylvania, so I had to move back home, and so I got the assistant principal's job here. Mrs. Bissett interviewed me, and I started almost 6 years ago, so just looking for the job.
What is the best part of your job?
The kids. It really is. I mean, whether you're having a good day or bad day, the kids, that's what keeps me going, 100%.
What made you want to become the assistant principal at Weir High School?
Well, the reason I applied for the assistant principal job is because one of the big parts of this job was the special ed. And I was a special ed teacher for several years. Both of my children had IEPs, one with severe, I'd call it classic autism, and my other child just had a small learning disability, a little dyslexia. And, I've written the IEPs for 20 years. I understood the law, and I really didn't want to work for somebody that was less knowledgeable in the field than I was.
What is the best part about your job?
The best part, ooh, that's a tricky one. It's when I help the kids. It's when the kids actually get that aha moment and they're like, yeah, that's what I think I'll do. Yeah, I'll actually do my work and come to school and they end up feeling better about themselves for it, because sometimes they just get, especially kids with like any kind of like learning glitch.
Thank you for all you do. Now, back to the anchors.
Thank you, Kayla. We appreciate all that the Weir High administration does for the school.
Continuing to shine a spotlight on the best of Weir, Logan Wagner and Ronald Nani Spencer bring you this week's Senior Spotlight, showcasing 4 new members of the class of 2024.
Who am I here with?
James Fletcher.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I see myself as a carpenter and building houses.
What's your favorite high school memory?
My favorite high school memory would probably be sitting in the lunchroom with my friends and getting to know the staff of the high school.
What's something you're looking forward to before graduation?
Before graduation, I'm looking forward to getting my certifications and my CTU courses.
What will you miss most when you graduate?
I'll definitely miss my friends, and I'll definitely miss the teachers that I've had over the past few years.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who am I here with?
Antonio Pittman.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Probably on a beach in Dubai or something.
What's your favorite high school memory?
Probably winning OVACs sophomore year.
What's one thing you're looking forward to before graduation?
Probably prom.
And what will you miss most when you graduate?
Probably the structure of high school.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who am I here with?
Charles Redworth.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Making a lot of money.
What's your favorite high school memory?
Winning OVAC.
What's one thing you're looking forward to before graduation?
Prom.
What will you miss most when you graduate?
The teachers and my friends.
Thank you. Who am I here with?
Kaylee Swearingen.
And where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Working at a funeral service home.
What's your favorite high school memory?
My favorite high school memory is when I first joined Color Guard.
What's one thing you're looking forward to before graduation?
Prom and going to Cedar Point with the band.
Thanks, Logan and Ronald Nani. Weir Student Media needs more seniors to complete the survey so we can highlight more members of the class of 2024. We want to highlight all of you, so scan the QR code on screen now or check your email or the class team page for the link to participate.
Next up, Emily Gump and Lila Saplinski have an eye on entertainment with information on this year's Super Bowl.
Good morning, Wake Up Weir. I'm Emily Gump.
And I'm Lila Saplinski.
And here's your entertainment segment.
Super Bowl 58 premiered on February 11th with Kansas City beating the 49ers with a score of 25-22.
The Super Bowl came with a lot of entertainment with the commercials, a halftime performance by Usher, and the many celebrities that attended.
The best Super Bowl commercials included
State Farm's commercial with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito,
Dunkin's commercial featuring Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Matt Damon, and Tom Brady,
and Uber Eats commercial with Friends stars Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer.
Usher's halftime performance was a huge success, featuring amazing choreography, costume design, and surprise guest performances. His performance was inspired by the Vegas atmosphere.
Celebrities that attended the show was some of the cast from Dance Moms, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Lana Del Rey, Justin Bieber, Ice Spice, and famously Taylor Swift to support her boyfriend and Chiefs player Travis Kelce.
Here are students' takes on the Super Bowl 58.
What was your favorite thing about the halftime show?
Alicia Keys.
What was your favorite Super Bowl ad?
The potato couch one.
What was your favorite celebrity moment of the Super Bowl?
Me? Okay. Whenever Ice Spice didn't understand any of the rules of football.
When Lana Del Rey got trampled in the crowd.
My favorite football player was Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
Which halftime show was better, Rihanna or Usher?
Rihanna.
Thank you, everyone.
That's it for today. Have a great day, Weir. Thanks, Emily and Lila. Loved hearing about all the elements of the Super Bowl.
For our next segment, we have an in-studio interview with Jennifer and Lizzie Jagella as they sit in with members of the girls and boys basketball teams.
Welcome back to Separation of Power with
Jennifer
and Lizzie.
and today's guests are Raina Hoover.
G Cross present.
And today we're interviewing about the basketball teams.
So, Raina, you're going to sectional finals after winning against Oak Glen. So, what should we expect for your next game?
They're a really good team, and we managed to keep up with them for 2.5 quarters last time. And then we let it get away from us. But if we play a full, consistent game, we have a shot.
Okay, G, your most recent game resulted in a win against Brooke. How does it feel to just be better than Brooke in every single way possible?
It feels great, honestly. We wanted that game a lot, and we stand on business.
G, what was your reaction to reaching 1,000 points across your high school basketball career?
It was my biggest goal since freshman year, and I was ecstatic and felt so joyful.
Raina, what do you think is your biggest accomplishment in basketball?
Well, I earned Athlete of the Week for it, but I mean, nothing too big yet, but maybe next year, possible.
If you want to watch the rest of this episode, scan the QR code on the screen.
And if you would like to be featured or have any suggestions, scan the QR code and fill out the form.
Thanks, Jennifer and Lizzie. Good luck to the winter teams as they are finishing up their seasons.
Now with sports, Janae Turner and Megan Brinkley keep you updated on your winter sports.
Good morning, Weir. I'm Janae Turner.
I'm Megan Brinkley.
First up on our sports segment is boys basketball. They had a big redemption win against Brooke with a score of 62-57. They were led by senior G Cross with 29 points. Good luck to the boys as the regular season comes to an end and they start their playoffs.
Next, congratulations to girls basketball team for winning their first sectional game against Oak Glen with a score of 45-32. They were led by junior Janae Turner with 16 points. Also, good luck to the girls as they continue their postseason games.
Then, we have boys wrestling. Congratulations to Sean Young for being regional runner-up and qualifying for states. Wrestling states will be held on Thursday, February 9th in Huntington.
Finally, to recap the swim team at states, the boys relay got 23rd and Ryan Owen placed 24th.
That's all for the sports segment.
Now back to Liv and Jacob. Thanks, Janae and Megan, for recognizing those top sport moments.
That wraps up this episode of Wake Up Weir.
Have a spectacular week, everyone.